Hey guys, welcome to the third part of the water temple, and on this video we're going to be tackling a good portion of the temple actually. So as soon as you head into this room with all this open water, you want to head across to the other side and you'll see that the door is barred. We can't actually go through. So if you head over to the sides, you'll see that the water doesn't actually go on endlessly. There are some invisible walls here that you can slash and they actually make a metallic sound just like regular walls, so kind of suspicious. So you want to head back towards the tree and you'll see that now there is a shadow of yourself here. Who is a little translucent, and his name is Dark Link, and he's actually the boss of one of the other games. In case he imitates your every move, so your regular sword slashes don't do anything. Projectile attacks like the fairy bow and the hookshot do nothing. Same is true for bombs. If you lay bombs, even if you hit him directly, it will do no damage to him at all. So several items just do not work against him. So other items that don't work are the Deku Nuts and the Bomb Shoes. They do absolutely nothing. One item that does work really good, however, is the Megaton Hammer. So while the other items don't work on him, basically you're limited to pretty much melee range weapons that do damage. So the Megaton Hammer will do a lot of damage. You can pretty much just keep hitting him over and over again because it has a different type of slash than he does anyway, so he will just have no defense against it. The other item that works really good is Din's Fire, and so you can use that to just get right in his face and use it, and it will hit him every time. So both those attacks are pretty effective, and you can also just use the Megaton Hammer without using Z-targeting, and you can just simply run towards him and attack him. And then he pretty much has no defense against it. The other weapon that's really effective is the Vigoran Sword, because it does so much damage, and he doesn't react with it the same way he does with the Master Sword. So simply, you can just Z-target him and stab him, and you'll pretty much hit him every time. Also, one other thing I want to point out, he starts out pretty translucent, and as the battle progresses, he turns more opaque, turning to a solid black color, and then he becomes aggressive. So so basically the easy way to defeat him is to simply use weapons that he does not have. If you want to do it the hard way, though, you can use just the Master Sword. Now, I want to point out that his attacks is that your third attack is what really does damage to him. So notice that all of your direction attacks, they each have a third attack, and this one will get past his defenses. And that's what you're aiming for. Now, remember that you have different directions, so pay attention to the way he attacks. Even though he is mimicking you and he'll mimic the same directions, each one of your attacks has a different type of effect that you can achieve with it. Also, you can attack by simply not using Z-target at all to vary it up. Now, one thing I want to point out is the attacks that do not work. Stabbing attack, forward plus B, will never work. Same thing with jumping attack, which is Z plus A. Both of those attacks we will eventually counterattack, and regular sword slashes will never work. A spin attack will never work as well. He will simply avoid it no matter how many times. See how many times he backflipped? It did not hit him at all. Now notice how your sword attacks will immediately get deflected, but if you're standing close, they'll go right through the other person. This means that if you can get close enough, that you can manage to attack him because your third attack is more powerful than his third attack. You will overpower his attack by making him mimic your moves entirely. This way you can use the way he attacks to your advantage. I'm going to show you one of those directional attacks in slow motion. So here you Z-target him, get close, and hold down plus B. 1, 2, 3. If you're close enough, that third attack will hit him and will overpower his third attack. Another unique trick about Dark Link is that by attacking with your sword, you can force him to attack in a certain direction. This means that you will attack the direction whichever he's facing. In this case, he's facing away from me, and then I turn around quickly, and then smack him before he has a chance to turn back and face me. This means that you can score hits by tripping him out and making him face the wrong direction. Another trick is to attack without using Z-targeting. This means that you can just simply keep pressing B over and over again, and Link will keep slashing in one direction. You'll also keep getting his third attack in, which means that you can get past his defenses. By continually attacking, you can make Dark Link face only one direction. That way you can sneak around behind him and attack him from behind. Unfortunately, this method often means that you can also get hit yourself, and or his third attack will swing around and hit you in the back, which means that you'll take damage in the process. Another trick is that you can Z-target him, and then just simply hold your shield. If you wait long enough, you can time it so that you smack right after his attack. You hit him before he has a chance to retaliate. Now, if you plan on using the Z-targeting plus sword attacks to get that third attack in, my vote for the best is the Z-targeting plus right. That one right there gives you the most itching forward out of all of them. So those are all those tricks I have hidden up my sleeve, and I'm just going to be continually using them in random order throughout the rest of this entire battle, so enjoy. So once you finally manage to defeat Dark Link, both of the doors will then be opened, and the illusion will go away, and you will see the truth of where you've been fighting this entire time. It's just been inside a simple little room that is just one of the rooms inside the water temple, and so you can slash the walls, and it turns out that it makes the same sound that it did before on those invisible walls. So this is where you were the entire time. Pretty trippy, huh? So that is by far one of the coolest mini-boss battles in the entire game. So anyways, you want to head into the next room and open the large chest to get the Longshot. This dungeon item is basically just the hookshot that is upgraded. It does twice as much range as the hookshot. So you can latch on to things that are crazy far away and bring things that are crazy far away to you. So pretty cool, especially for this dungeon. It'll come in very handy. So up ahead you'll see there's a time block that is in the floor, so play the Song of Time to make the time block disappear, and then just hop on down to the next level. So as soon as you fall down, Navi will yell at you to tell you not to get swallowed by the vortexes that are in the water. So hop on into the water. You can use the iron boots to run along the bottom of the water, or you can take off the iron boots and then just float along the surface. Just be careful in either case to avoid the vortexes. Personally, I think it's easier to avoid them if you do not have the iron boots on and you just swim. So like on this part, for example, the ground has a steep angle to it, so if you're using the iron boots, you can fall down. So I suggest you just put on the Kokiri boots and then just quickly swim in the direction and hold B repeatedly to swim in that direction. So here, put on the iron boots again. You'll see that there's a gold Skulltula that is up against the wall, so shoot it to collect token number 73. So go around this corner by taking off the iron boots, and then right here you want to stay as far to the right side as possible and climb up on top of this ledge so that you can take a break and get your bearings. Inside one of these jars is a red fairy, so I suggest you collect it in one of your bottles if you do not have one at the moment, because you will need it up ahead. Now there is a little platform here, you want to get to it. It's a lot easier to get to it by swimming, in my opinion, so get over to there, and then you want to turn around and shoot the golden eye switch with the fairy bow in order to open the door nearby. So hop across before the door closes, and then open the small chest to get a small key. So hop on down through here and you'll find yourself in a familiar room, so just work your way back to the main room and swim up to the surface. And so that is it for this video. Join me for the next ones, and we will take you through the final part of the Water Temple. See ya!